The Art of the Adversary. 13. Rules of Power through Opposition. Opposition is inevitable. If you're building something real, something disruptive, meaningful, lasting, you will attract adversaries. Some will come at you in plain sight. Others will smile as they undermine you. Some will try to erase you. Others will pretend to protect you, all while tightening invisible chains. Most people live to avoid enemies. They make excuses. They seek approval. They dilute themselves in the name of harmony. But the wise ones, the strategic minds, they don't hide from conflict. They harness it. To them, an enemy isn't a threat. It's an energy source, a mirror, a tool, a clarifier. In a world flooded with masks, your enemies are the few who show their true face. And if you understand how to engage with them, they become more useful than any friend could ever be. This is not a doctrine of aggression. It's a philosophy of psychological warfare. It's not about vengeance. It's about vision. Here are 13 principles that transform enemies into fuel. 1. Never let them know you see them. Silence is your advantage. When someone attacks, don't meet them on their level. Pretend you didn't notice. While behind the scenes, you prepare your move. Because when they think you're unaware, they loosen their grip. They talk too much. They grow careless. And that's when you take control, not with noise, but with precision. 2. Mirror their actions, not their emotions. Let them rage. You stay still. Let them shout. You speak softly. Let them provoke. You pause. Disrupt their rhythm. Confuse their expectations. Control the tempo, and you control the narrative. Emotional chaos is their weapon. Predictable pattern is yours. 3. Let them think you're isolated. When they try to box you in, don't resist. Let them believe they've succeeded. They assume you're alone, powerless, disconnected, and when they strike, they find out too late. You were never alone. You were simply watching them dance. 4. Feed their ego, not their attack. Insecurity often masks as aggression. Don't resist their desire for recognition. Use it. Praise their ambition. Acknowledge their drive. And watch as they become dependent on your approval. Now, they aren't just an enemy. They're a puppet, moving with your invisible strings. 5. Give them the wrong map. Enemies are always watching. Let them see, but let them see what you choose. Leak false clues. Create illusions. Let them act on shadows. They'll misstep. They'll reveal themselves. They'll sabotage their own plans. And you? You win by saying nothing at all. 6. Amplify the loudest one. You don't fight everyone. You pick the loudest, the most impulsive, and you spotlight them. Subtly, indirectly. They'll overplay their hand. They'll alienate their own allies. Eventually, they'll collapse alone in a battlefield they built themselves. 7. Convert weakness into insight. Every group has a weak link, someone overlooked, someone craving significance. Whisper to them. Make them feel chosen. Give them fake secrets. And soon, they'll be your most valuable source. You won't need to fight the group, because one of them already fights for you. 8. Let them speak first. Always. In meetings. In public. In confrontation. Give them the stage. Let them spend their energy. Then, say one sentence. Not a defense. A reframe. One line that shifts the ground beneath them. Truth doesn't need volume. It needs timing. 9. If you strike, do it clean. Let most enemies destroy themselves. They usually will. But when you do move, don't do it in anger. Do it with finality. One act. One cut. No show. Just consequence. The crowd won't remember the details. They'll remember the silence that followed. 10. Offer a return, but on your terms. If they crawl back, don't slam the door. Let them in, but chain them to your rules. Give them a role, a chance, a path, but it's yours to define. And now, the person who once tried to break you submits willingly to your structure. That's not reconciliation. That's conquest in disguise. 11. Let their hate speak your name. The louder they complain, the deeper your name embeds into their mind. Don't argue. Let the rumors swirl. Their obsession makes you unforgettable. Their resistance writes your legend. You grow not because you fought them, but because they couldn't stop thinking about you. 12. Vanish at your peak. Reappear sharper. When the storm settles, don't linger. Leave. Withdraw. Let absence stir speculation. Let silence stretch into legend. And when you return, don't explain. Let your evolution speak for itself. They won't know how to categorize you anymore. You've become unpredictable, elevated, rewritten. 13. Turn their attacks into your brand. Every accusation, every smear, every alliance against you, use it. Not to defend yourself, but to confirm your influence. Don't claim innocence. Claim impact. Make fear your signature. Make unpredictability your emblem. Now you don't need promotion. Your enemies do it for you. They talk, they watch, they react, and in doing so, they build the myth around your name. This is not about retaliation. It's about reinvention. True power isn't noise. It's how quiet the room becomes when you walk in. It's how people adjust when you speak. It's the way opinions soften in your presence, even when you're silent. That's not popularity. That's dominance by design. Because when you survive betrayal without flinching, when you evolve instead of explain, when you outmaneuver instead of retaliate, you stop being a person. You become a climate, an atmosphere people learn to navigate. Machiavelli didn't win by playing the game. He reshaped it. He didn't silence his enemies. He let them echo his name, louder than applause ever could. And that's the real prize. Not survival, not revenge, but transformation. You become untouchable. Not because you fought harder, but because you rose higher. And from that height, enemies aren't threats. They're reflections of your impact, tools of your legend, instruments of your silence.